Of the hundreds of pinball machines I saw and played this week, it was interesting to note that two of the most recent Stern releases, the Munsters and the Beatles, were nowhere to be found. I don't have anything else to add to that, really. It's just odd that those two just don't exist down here. At least not publicly. I don't think the Beatles table is great, but it's the Beatles. You would think it would be popular in public spaces. I slept in a bit this morning before checkout because, exhausted. So I missed breakfast. I've been eating at chains all week, so I think I'll find a nice local roadside diner somewhere on my route home for some crap, it's bike week. Oh no, what have I done? If I ever get through this biker traffic, Google has informed me that there's a place up here serving breakfast that'll do me nicely. However, if movies have taught me anything, it's that I'll get there and it'll be crawling with bikers and all their bikes will be parked like dominoes outside, and I'll bump into them and knock them all down, and then hijinks will ensue. Okay, phew, there's only a few bikers that have found this place, not enough to cause a domino rally. Lots of stuff here on the menu. I think I'll get the same thing I've been getting all week, but in sandwich form. Yes, that'll do nicely. I can't wait to, I can still hear pinball machines ringing around in my ears. That's weird. Time to dig into this, okay, now what the hell? Yep, there's a side room here at Cafe One in Ormond Beach, Florida that has a nice little assortment of pinball machines. Like the fond days of my youth where every restaurant and convenience store had a little game room off in the corner. It's very clearly a pinball-themed establishment. The walls are covered with playfields and framed back glass for machines old and new. The menu is covered with pinball imagery. The thing is, the clientele doesn't really seem to care, at least not today. I was pretty much the only one during my couple of hours here who seemed that interested in pinball, so I hope the owner knows what they're doing. You'll be playing where the servers are trying to work, so be prepared for that. If you hate bothering people as much as I do, you might feel slightly guilty when you keep pumping quarters into the big noisemakers while they're just trying to add up their receipts and get the hell out for the day. There was, a slight sense of tension in here, but again, that's probably just me and my complex of thinking I'm always bothering people. You're not actually in their way, I assure you. You're just all in the same space. Cafe One had the brand new release of The Godfather, so that was a surprise, and I was glad to get to play it. It seems fine. It's a weird license for a pinball machine, but I need more time with it to really form an opinion. All the machines here are new, by the way. Basically, it's the 9 or 10 latest releases, except for, the Beatles and the Munsters. Overall, it's a nice place. The food was good, and pinball is always good. Be prepared to wait, though, even when the bikers aren't in town, as it's a popular destination. Although, as I said, there seems to be no waiting if you just want to play pinball. Okay, that's the end of the week's entire pinball journey. I'm heading home now, honest. No more pinball. I am all pinballed out. I'm looking forward to being home again. I'm quite frankly exhausted, but this was good. It's important to do something good for yourself now and then. If you're like me, your day-to-day routine can just wear you out, and taking a little time for yourself to bombard your senses with the stuff that you're into, free and clear from any responsibilities, is very refreshing. And I needed to get a lot of stuff out of my head. You don't have to make a big production of it like I did, even though this whole thing was very much done on the cheap, believe me. But surely your town, or one nearby, has little things here and there that you can get out and do. A street festival, a comics convention at your local library, a record show at a small local venue. Do a Google search, get out there, go look at the stuff. Surround yourself with things you like to be a part of. Take a bunch of pictures, make jokes, it's all very good for you. Try it. Break your routine now and then. And this was a reminder that it's not all bad out there. I mean, it's mostly bad, but there are pockets of good if you can find them, and I think I found a few. Nice businesses, friendly staff. It's not all that bad. Anyway, thank you all for coming along with me on this trip and showing interest in my specific brand of nonsense. I appreciate it. Please be good, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Well, that's it, everybody. A trip has come to an end, and I had a really good time, and I enjoyed sharing it with you, and I enjoyed sharing it with myself because I deserve it. And that, that's a good time. I like to think that we should find our good in the world, and I'm gonna let them have some privacy. Bye.